evening and welcome from MCT News. I'm your host, Adam Driggers, and I'm here with the cast of MCT's next play, A Christmas Story. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves, please, starting with...
Schwartz.
And your real name?
Jeremiah.
Flip.
And your real name?
Tyler. Ralphie. Cullen. Esther Jane.
What's your real name?
Jenny.
What's your character? Helen. And what's your real name, Helen?
Chloe.
Ah.
Randy. Zach.
All right, nice to meet everybody. And my name's Adam. I'm directing the play. And let's talk about the play, guys. What is A Christmas Story about? Esther Jane?
This dude that wants to get a BB gun for Christmas.
This dude. And what's this dude's name?
Ralphie.
All right.
Right here. Shh, it's my turn. As I'm Ralphie, I really want to get a BB gun, and I'm not going to ruin it, so I'm just saying I really want a BB gun, and I'm obsessed with getting it.
Right. You have something to say, Schwartz? For the camera?
I do know. Alright, well, Ralphie is in love with this Red Ryder BB gun, and he seems to like Esther Jane as well as Esther Jane seems to like Ralphie. And that they don't show it often, but they hug.
Right.
Well, you
Now,
could have waited that, so that way it would be like a surprise in the play. Yeah, I had to ruin it.
Yeah.
now let's talk about your characters. Randy, what kind of person is Randy?
Randy is this Ralphie. Randy is Ralphie's little brother that is very whiny and wants to get anything that Ralphie wants to get.
Okay. And what kind of character is Helen?
Helen is a smart 9-year-old.
So she's nothing like you.
That was fun.
Now, go ahead.
I thought I was going to report card.
She's got good grades on her report card.
I've only gotten A's on
Go
my
ahead,
report card.
Hi, Mark.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
Helen is a really smart 9-year-old who can be the wonderful ways, said. And you come after you guys.
So can Helen beat all you boys up?
No!
Yeah, in real life, yes we can.
Not real life!
Not in real life, but in the play, yes. Together we could, yeah. Together.
No, you couldn't.
If we joined for
How was I that book?
Please, let's not fight.
First degree black.
Now, what kind of character is Esther Jane?
Esther Jane is a girl that's in love with Ralphie.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, right.
Anything else?
Just like a rabbit.
What about, other than Ralphie, what kind of person is Esther Jane? I know she likes Ralphie, but what kind of person is
He's
she?
best friends with Helen.
Okay. And Ralphie, what kind of character is Ralphie?
He's a 9-year-old kid who's obsessed with getting the Red Ryder BB gun. I'm Randy's older brother, and he kind of, towards the end of the play, shows a little feeling for Esther Jane.
Okay.
No.
And what kind of character is Flick?
He's like kind of wimpy. He's like a kid who gets bullied up all the time, kind of stupid.
What kind of character is Schwartz?
Schwartz is the kind of guy you just want to walk up to and punch him in the face because he's always like egging on kids, trying to get them to do stuff. It's like he's writing a magazine or something.
Just like
Okay, now, the play opens December 5th, it says here. How are you guys coming along in rehearsals? Is the play coming along good?
I've been practicing every Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's
Every Thursday,
the play.
so is that when you rehearse, every Thursday? Is that the only time you rehearse? When else do you rehearse? A lot of other times. Yes, Helen, you got something to say?
What was the question?
What was the question, Ralphie?
How often do we practice?
No. How are rehearsals going?
Oh, rehearsals are going good. I have all my lines down, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the cast are.
Okay. Flick?
I've memorized most of my lines. Can't wait till I get my tongue stuck on the pole.
Okay, let's talk about that. You get your tongue stuck on the pole in the play? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that scene. What happens?
well, I get my tongue stuck on the pole, and then the bell rings, and then everyone just goes in, they leave me, and then a whole crowd gathers around me, and then they just pop me off the pole, and then I just got this bad tongue.
Does it hurt?
Yes. In real life, it would.
Of course it would. Of course it
In the
would.
play.
What about me? No one missed.
I know, they missed me too, so.
Shorts.
When is this gonna air?
Well, it's airing right now. Shh. Everyone, Helen says be quiet. You got something to say?
No.
No. No. So why do we have to be quiet?
I don't know.
Because you're going to ask another question.
I sure am. What do you think of your director, Adam Driggers?
He's a good director.
Schwartz?
He's awesomeness.
All right. Randy.
He's a good director that like doesn't. He's not mean, but he wants for everybody to
You're sounding like a girl.
Yeah.
to learn everybody's lines.
Okay.
Esther Jane?
He's a boy.
He's a boy. Well, it's certainly true.
He's a guy, man. He's not a boy.
Okay.
He's a guy.
Adam likes Jeremiah said his awesomeness. He's kind of strict sometimes, so that's because he just doesn't want us to fool around backstage and stuff.
And he's frustrated sometimes.
Yeah.
Stop helping him.
No helping. But he really wants us to learn our lines, and he's a good director.
Any questions for me, guys? Helen?
Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot.
All right. Esther Jane?
What are the costumes going to be like?
What are the costumes going to be like? Well, that's a good question, and we'll have to find out together. Anybody else? Ralphie?
How many more rehearsals do we have?
Not many.
6.
6 and 1 line through, and then Hell Week. Now,
You know the theater 25 cents.
I
You
do.
curse
I
in the
do.
theater.
I do. Anybody who curses has to pay 25 cents to the donation jar,
Including Mark.
including Mark.
Including you, people that are watching.
And Travis.
Schwartz?
Well, I'm just wondering, how do you do what you do? You do a lot.
I drink a lot of caffeine. I'm Adam Driggers. This has been MCT News with Adam Driggers. Please come check out A Christmas Story running from December 5th to December 28th, every Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., every Sunday at 2 p.m. Now, before we go, have a seat.
Oh, okay.
Before we go, let's talk a little bit more about our characters. What kind of character is Ralphie now that you've had more time to think?